Welcome back to Amnesia, the Subconscious Trials part 4 of 5. And I guess we spawned here somewhere. Yeah. I'm not sure where we are. We're in a castle with a huge hole in the ceiling. Well, it's not really a ceiling, but it's in the floor of that floor. But it's the ceiling of this floor. Well, it looks like an old castle, that's for sure. Let me just double check something, and yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, let's check. Come on. Yeah, there we are. Jammed. Excuse me. They have to go through the hole then, huh? Oh no. Let me see. Gimme. Pick the pipe. Je m'appelle Pipe. Okay, alright. Not sure how that works. Mushrooms everywhere. Oh, fucking hell, stop that. Was it U-box? Or was it the mushroom who did that? Can go down there. Maybe I don't want that. Right. There's a huge gap. And I don't think I can jump that now, can I? No. Alright. Bugger. Am I going to get an explanation of why I am here? Hell. Find a note. Oh. Subject F-38, Dialogue 5. Alright, I'm starting to come back to me more now. Dr. Happerford was a scientist at the Avast Corporation. They were some sort of a medical foundation, I think. Like they created and distributed drugs. That will explain why this DCO2 stuff even exists then. It must have been some sort of drug they were producing. No, wait. They weren't producing it yet. It was still in the works. Happerford had a prototype, but there was something wrong with it. That would make sense if it were a prototype after all. No medical compound is perfect in its first form. These tests seem to be getting worse and worse as I go, in terms of how messed up they are, at least. Sure, the first one was fine, and so the second, until I ran into that thing. But I can't say the same for this one and the one before it. Trial 3 was some sort of abandoned prison of some sort. I'm assuming it was struck by the plague from what I've read. I keep hallucinating things in here too, like things moving, disappearing, when I'm not looking. I could have sworn I saw someone running at the end of the hallway when I entered, but it could have just been another hallucination. There has to be another way out of here, I'm sure of it. I just need to keep thinking and it'll come back to me. He can't keep me in here forever. Maybe he can. Forever and ever. Right. Okay. So this place is haunted, perhaps? So is there a purpose of this whole storage place, or is it just one note and that's that? You do have the cog wheel here, so I might need that eventually. If it just walks with me, please just move out the door. So I figure the cog wheel was the one I need eventually. I'll just place it down. Found one. I guess I have to find two more. No, I can't do that. That one's still open, but it's not like I need to go there anymore. It finally broke. Alright, note. Regarding the new water flow director, controlling the water works and making sure water is properly dispersed throughout the estate can be a difficult job but with some practice and little help you have be an expert at it in no time. You're currently in the main control room for the waterworks where you control the levels and make sure the water is streamed properly. You'll be living in a small bedroom on the other end of the complex till the end of your shift, which is supplied with a bed, cabinet, desk and anything else you request to be brought down. You will find many storerooms throughout the halls where food and other resources are stored, along with the maintenance room, tool shed and workshop. Your job requires you to make sure all parts of the estate have water when requested, and all of the pipes and other equipment involved in the streaming of water are kept intact and functional. When the waste wing requires water, set the water level in the reserve to its highest level, and in the east wing the midmost level, and the north and south to the lowest level. To set each level, release the valve and flip the levels that correspond with the desired level. Combinations for E. The rest of the notice terminal is open, but well, that's unfortunate. So we don't know the code. At least not yet. Aha! So I have to gather those coal. That's the one. Those cogwheels as well. Alright, have I seen coal somewhere? This is coal, but I can't pick it up. Whatever. So it's gonna be a cogwheel hunt, huh? Maybe coal as well. I see some coal there as well, but I can't pick it up. Luck from the other side. Alright. Okay, here's another one. Here is another one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to gather these cogwheels just before it. It's like here. And I will bring the other one as well. So there's total of 3, and I guess I need some coal as well. Radio. No, I didn't come from there. Okay, it's left here. Alright, I found it here, so there's nothing else there. There's a note here. Trapped! Those bastards! They've abandoned me down here. I was awoken in the middle of the night by a large crash. Much to my surprise, the exit have been locked off and the bridge to the elevator has been sabotaged. Not much as an explanation why either. I've never done anything to harm the Lord, so why would he doom me to such fate? I've controlled the water supply throughout the estate for years now without any complaint. I'm sure that the pipes didn't freeze over in the winter, and that the water didn't all evaporate in the summer. I made sure that the reserve didn't even overflow or get too low. No, I've done my job perfectly. This isn't a matter of revenge. There's too much to think about right now. I ponder my possibilities in the morning. But for now, I must rest. Oh Lord, how can you have betrayed me? Alright then. It's a windy boy, but jump. Yeah. More notes. Fumes. When I rose, I noticed a deathly green haze floating through the air. It made me retch when I tried to breathe in, but after I got out of the cloud, I could breathe normally again. The source seems to be coming from the water reserve, since when I examined it, there was deep green fungus that has seemingly risen overnight, polluting the entire water source. The room was filled to the brim with fumes, making it hard to stay in there for any extended period of time without coughing up a lung. I have a feeling this might be the reason for my abandonment. I assumed that since it had grown in the water reserve, that it had been identified in the water flow in the upper levels, so the Lord has tried to contain it. It would only be logical to try to stop the spread of the fungus as soon as possible. Cutting the supply from the reserve along with any entrance or exit would be the only way to ensure that it wouldn't spread. Of course, all this means I am stuck here for God knows how long. Disease or not, I'm getting out of this pit as soon as I can. I mean, you could wonder that, you know, the Lord could have gone down. Hey mate, we're gonna lock this stuff down. You have to come with me. Hallucinations. Fungus. It's worse than I thought. The patch I had observed in the reserve the other day tripled in size overnight, almost consuming the entire room. I should only enter that room when necessary now. I can hardly breathe now when I'm standing in it. He keeps seeing things too, which isn't making the dread I've been feeling these last few days any better. Every time I turn a corner, there's someone there at the end of the hallway, but as soon as I get closer, they disappear. I could swear I could hear someone outside my door all night long, scraping the wood and whispering to me. I remember reading somewhere that a certain fungi can have effects like this, making you hallucinate things and hear noises, even though in reality there's nothing there. I can't do anything, and I couldn't do this anymore. I'm a nervous wreck and it's getting worse by the day. My food supply is running low and almost all the water is contaminated by now. I need to find a way out of here or I don't think about what will happen. Or you will die. It's simple. Alright. Why is this here? I mean, is this closet evident enough, but Jesus, get out of here. Anything of importance here rather than just some notes? I mean, maybe lost cogwheel. Doesn't look like it. Alright. That's it for that place, I guess. Okay, what's up with this? Oh, hello. Glass jar. I might need oil. I guess that's for oil, right? Yeah. I do hear something dripping. Ah, yeah, there we are. Hello, oil. Filled the jar with dripping oil. The only other thing is, I need is that cocktail. Alright, let's hope we don't see those figures as well. Alright. One. Seriously, could you fuck right off, stupid stones? If I glitch out, who are gonna be angry? Alrighty then. And the last one. Hooray. Guess I close that. I'm not sure I'm doing. Requires fuel, huh? I have oil. Bloop, bloop. The mess of the piping in the machine room seems connected to the control panels. Okay, you mean here. It's locked into place, it's locked into place, it's locked into place. I think I raised the water level, right? The water level. Which way was it again? I think it was this way. Yeah, I did. Now, I think the purpose is to build some sort of... Yeah. Alright. Stop with the coughing. I don't know, something like that. I don't think I can. Ooh. We'll go a little bit more that way. And ah, yeah, I did it. Easy peasy. Damage report. Due to the recent outbreak of toxic fungus in the waterworks, I have decided for the health of everyone in the estate and my own, it is of best of interest to cut the flow to the rest of the estate and quarantine the facility until it has passed. While it will be inconvenient to have to retrieve water from the well outside the estate, it's the safest approach we can take to avoid the outbreak. To my knowledge, our water flow director is still living down there, but the loss of one is a lesser tragedy than the death of us all. For all we know, he could have contaminated already. He could be contaminated already, so we cannot risk letting him back into our state. Cut off all entries and exits to the waterworks and break off the pipes that flow water to the rest of the estate any way you can. Make haste. I'll be waiting in my quarters for your return. Poor director. I make haste. Ooh. Lab will be built for productivity and something to aesthetics take into consideration. I think something crafted mainly of concrete and okay, whatever. It's unreadable.
You have now begun
Okay, that's bad.
P09. If any major side effects.
Get out!
Please inform
Get out!
after you're done.
The fuck?
Proceed on. End.
No, don't go yet. I need to... Shit!
Oh. Am I back as a servant again? Or... Is it the same? No, the room was a little bit different, wasn't it? Just is locked. But I can still nick it from here, I guess. Well, eventually get it. To the new owners, I must thank you again for purchasing this property off our hands. It has been a burden for us for many months now. We've been looking to upgrade our farm for a very long time now, and now that we sold this land and collected the money of it, we finally have enough to pay our new land. The barn and tool shed should be found outside if you continue along the designated paths. In the barn you'll find a small storeroom and a workshop in the back room, where you may make repairs and keep food and other supplies needed for the animals. It's important to note that the window on the left in the back room became infested with termites last spring, and that's why I can break the window down there. And as a result, it's very weak and unstable. It shouldn't be of too much worry, but it would be far too easy for one to break in and raid the supply room when you're resting for the evening if it's not attended to. The upper two levels serves as more storage area for larger supplies and tools, though they can be cleared and used for other purposes. To access the third floor, open the hatch at the back of the second floor and the ladder should lower automatically. The ladder can be quite fidgety and fragile, so be careful when climbing it, and then it breaks off. If you have any other questions, please consult us when we visit next week to finalize the deal. Enjoy your new property! Wow! Okay, yeah. On the left in the back room. What the hell is the back room? Why is my chest locked and I don't have the key for it? Doesn't make any sense. Because I'm the owner of this place, right? So why wouldn't I have the key for it? Sledgehammer. Maybe I need to use it. Remember, it's back here. Ah! Outside! Finally, we're outside somewhere. No. Well, it's kind of creepy down here. But oh, the music. I don't think it's good. I think disaster is about to happen. Oh, crowbar. Picked up a crowbar. Maybe it's for my chest. No, because it's locked. Well, it could still be possible. Ah! Wee. No. Alright, but how do you know that? Okay, sledgehammer. Maybe a sledgehammer would work. I don't know. I could try. Nah, doesn't work. Alright, I have a crowbar. Oh, that's the barn. Ah, yeah. Something about back room. I don't know. Where's all the livestock? Maybe that is the back room. I don't know. Could be. Let's look upstairs. There's nothing there. What's up with this place? I guess I don't even receive a lead in this whole custom story. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter that much. It begins! Samuel was right when he told me this place was a perfect location. Secluded, quiet, inconspicuous. What more could I ask for? I have made the purchase almost immediately after my look around the land, and my brothers should be arriving by Thursday with the book and other equipment. Jameson should be getting the dagger back from the blacksmith soon, at which point we will be able to start the process. So, I found a saw, jar and a large table large enough for our needs in the back room upon my purchase, meaning that we should have all the proper equipment. Thinking the best place we can perform it is in a small room up on the 3rd floor. It seems that the old owners used it as a slaughterhouse of some sorts. So it would only be fitting. Regarding the old owners, by the time they visit next week, everything should be prepared, so it would only be logical to use it on them. It's a shame too. They seem like a nice couple, but it is for the greater good. They'll be thanking us in the end for what we bring about anyways. So it shouldn't be of our concern. Thinking about this had gotten me excited again. Our work is finally coming to an end. He will finally have risen and we will have be one with the darkness. Oh. How cliche. It's only a matter of taste now. There you are. The hatch is stuck, of course, because it has a bloody padlock. Too sturdy for a weak crowbar. Alright. It's too sturdy for a weak crowbar. Radio. Can't remember last time I played this. I tried to get up on this barn, and it was totally useless because no, I can remember I saw something like there. Yeah, see that there? There's a well. I couldn't do anything with that as well. So one of these should be breakable, right? Maybe I have to use a crowbar instead. Oh yeah. Snaps. Okay. Snap! More grub that I don't need. Okay, this one was locked. Oh no, I've unlocked the door. That's good. locked. What do you mean the door's locked? Faintly hear sounds behind it. Oh, that's not good. But you stay there, yeah? Promise. Bah. Okay. There's really nothing here. Only that stupid locked door. But what am I supposed to do then? Sledgehammer. Perhaps I need a sledgehammer for that. Yeah, that could be possible. Where was the sledgehammer? Wait, what? No, I know. I think it was here as well. So I don't need to go all... Yeah, so I don't need to go all the way. I might need this. Ah, there we are. I don't think I want to throw the sledgehammer now. That would be bad. Alright. Voila! No? I thought work. Huh? Oh, that did work. It did work. Oh. That's bad. You.
What the fuck? Who could do something like this? Haverford, you piece of shit! Let me out of here! I'm done! Enough fucking testing for you!
That's bad, yeah. It is complete. Before us lies the body of Wendy Weiser, prepped and ready for the ritual, making sure to make the proper instructions as prompted by the book. First gag back of the mouth and then remove the jaw. This thankfully cut off the majority of screaming as I moved out the eyes, slitting the lids and slowly pulling them out. Make sure to properly sever the cord, connecting them. When we cut back the limbs, making sure she did not pass during the process. Looking over her, it was hard to tell she was even alive from the slight ragged gasps for breath as escaped her mouth occasionally. We had made sure that the proper steps she would survive until this stage. At this point, we slit her throat to put her out of her misery, and then we sought the door open, letting the entrails spill out onto the table, decorating the room red. We repeated the chant as we went our course, making sure the ritual would be complete. After this, while our husband watched from the door. There's a lot of reading. Being restrained by the brothers. He cried and saw that he tried to break free. Oh yes he did, but it was no use. He was much too old and too weak to overpower them and sat helplessly as we performed the ritual. Once it had been completed, we took him down the storeroom and slit his throat, leaving his body locked away for the transformation to take place. The dagger that was used to commit the deed and the jar filled with the blood of the broken mind surrounded the premise of the ritual site as instructed, giving our master the gateway to enter in our world. At midnight, the soul of the broken body shall inhabit the body with the broken mind, and the dark forces shall abide, letting our master take physical form once again. And the heart of the broken body shall pump, and the soul of the broken and the vengeful mind shall haunt the earth. Oh, that is that door in the back room, right? That you could hear faint stuff from. The only thing that could stop his arrival now would be to once again stop the beating heart of the broken body with the dagger that brought about its end. Okay, so I need to find the dagger. along with the blood of the broken mind being applied to the heart. So I need to have two things. Oh, did I pick up the jar? Is it still my... Wait. I picked up the jar on the previous test, but is it still in my inventory? I don't know. But Brother Samuel had taken the proper precautions to make sure that would not happen. Now though, it's only a matter of time. Soon enough the Dark One shall walk among us and bring about true justice to the heretics that speak out against Beelzebub. Now. At once our world will be pure and our kingdom may prosper again. Rumpendi cantus, cum hac oblatione in tenebris unum potessis surrexeriter. I know if it's for real, like real words, or it's just made up. Et ambula feritis cum infiftium et adducet finis de lucris appariens. What is the infamous? Okay, whatever. Whatever. This is some cliche horror stuff. Oh, hello there. Subject F28 dialogue number 6. I remember more now. I worked at Evas too, also as a chemist, I would assume. That would explain why I still have to work. That would explain why I still have so much inside knowledge about the DCO2 and how it works. He had to keep testing it because of that error I brought up before. It made it impossible for testing to continue. Every time he tested it, the mind collapsed on itself, turning the dream into some kind of hellish nightmare. There was no way of any sort of large-scale business would let something like that out in the public. It would be suicide. There was more though. The server he was testing on it wasn't stable. It was too easily manipulated, which threatened to tamper with the results he got. It was something about a shockwave, and I think it was the moderator could be forced out of the server. It is all too blurry, still to say for sure. The worst part out of this is that I know I could just remember everything. I wouldn't have hightailed out of here the first second I could. I don't fucking know what he did to me to make me forget everything, but whatever it is, it's not permanent. I just need to give it some time. I'm on the verge now. I think that the server error is the key. If I can remember how to reactivate my conscious mind, I think I can get out of here. Oh, I got the chest key now. Let me guess, the dude is going to be resurrected now. I knew it. But if I'm fast, I might be able to get there before he actually exits the whole barn. At least that's what I hope. Okay, that's my house. It's my house. Oh shit. He is close, that's for sure. Whatever. Okay, got that. Oh, there he is. It's a brute. Okay, I now need the dagger from somewhere. Oh, I know where the dagger might be. It's by the body. I don't know. Or behind the door that didn't have any keyhole. Let's hope it will not come here. That would suck. Okay, I just need a dagger. I just do not know where it is. That's how you sound. But I think it has something to do with where he came from, the room he came from. Okay, you go that way. Be good boy. I go this way. Simple as that. Ah! Okay, I run now. Shit. Man. What the hell? What the heck? Where did he come from? I thought he was there, outside. Huh? That's not fun. So he sounds. Don't go up. I'm not like me. Oh, he is coming up. I need to check. At least he cannot climb ladders. That's good. Hell. Where did he go? Get up quickly. Oh shit. There's no. He's coming back again. But I can go here. I think the answer was to get him bash down the door. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I have to run. He's coming. I think he had to bash down this door. This is the only. Oh, sledgehammer out of the way. Let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, I knew it. Alright. Let's just. Okay, let's just go. That's the dagger. Alright, I got what I need. Just need to get to it. Shall I stalk him? That might be the best, yeah. Because then you know what he's going to do. He's gone. Just poof. Yeah, I'm going to take the alternative route. Wah. No, wait. I have to go up there, don't I? No, yes, no. I don't need to do it here, right? No, okay. He's upstairs now. Alright, he is somewhere at the place of the stairs. He's somewhere there. Is he going down or not? Just do something. I guess he's patrolling there instead. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I can run, I can run, I can run. Achikidi. Alright. So, all we need to do now is close the door. Put this there first, and voila! If I fixed it, it'll do good. Hank stood over his father as he convulsed, eyes rolling onto the back of his head. The man has taken his vices one step too far this time. The needle laying idly on the floor as he breathed his final breaths. Hank could have gotten help. He had plenty of time to save him, but the years of beatings and abuse had made him grow apathetic. Maybe this was his opportunity to start for a new start. Years of pain were lifted from him as he saw the man draw silent. So was that the test? I guess it was.
You have...
Haverford, you son of a bitch, listen! What?
Don't go down that hole!
Who is that?
Some-
Hello? Dr. Haverford?
Okay, it said don't go down that hole. Which hole? That hole? Are we going down that hole? We'll see that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.